Hey all, week two, the programming, let's review it. So Monday starting off with some Olympic lifting. So we got some snatch work to start it off. Every 2.5 minutes, we're going to do one snatch pull, one high hang snatch pull, one high hang snatch, and two overhead squats. So the goal of this Olympic lifting cycle is to really get comfortable with the technique, the bar path, positioning, and then as we progress this, we're going to slowly kind of add weight. So for today, if you're newer to this, just really just use a bar or even a PVC pipe and just get comfortable with the movements and the sequence of how to do it. You get 7 sets of this total, and you're just going to do a set every 2.5 minutes. For those that feel a little more comfortable, definitely feel free to add some weight to this. So that's the first half, and then our workout, fairly straightforward, quick 12-minute workout. 30 lateral burpees over the dumbbell to start, and then 30 alternating dumbbell snatch, then 24, 24, 18, 18, 12, and then 6. Okay, so this workout, we got 5 rounds total, going down in reps of 6. This is going to be not a short kind of workout. This is not going to be a very fast workout either, or not a fast workout and not a long workout. It's going to be kind of like a right in between. So when you're approaching this workout today, I always kind of, when I know it's around that 12, 15-minute mark, you want to be at an aggressive pace, but something that's manageable. So somewhere around a 7.5, maybe an 8, that you can still hold when you're like 8 minutes, 10 minutes deep into this workout, that you can maintain that. So just keep that in mind going into it. The reps are going down, so it should kind of be a little easier on the mindset too as well. It's like, okay, I got this round done. I got 6 less on this next round to do. So other than that, start the week off with a really good workout. See if you can get it done or get as far as possible, being into the round of 12 or even the round of 6. Tuesdays, as you guys know, gymnastics are what we're focusing on here. And we're just going to work on them in a different sense. We're going to work on them in more of a cardiovascular form, and also to work on building a bigger stamina or engine in gymnastics movements. So we can do more pull-ups, we can do more push-ups because we're working on the stamina of it. So we're doing today for 6 sets, so 6 intervals, 250-meter row for the guys, 200 for the ladies, 8 to 12 unbroken pull-ups, and then 8 to 12 unbroken push-ups, and then rest 3 minutes. The idea is going to be to try to hit every cycle or interval around the same amount of time. So you want to hit it hard, but you also want to be able to repeat that 6 times across this workout. So really good kind of like tough, fast interval, and then we take a 3-minute rest, which is a nice, good rest to really be able to hit each round with intention. So that's what Tuesday's focus is on. Wednesday, as you guys know, is the strength day. We're going to work on bench press. So on this day, we're going to do building up to a heavy set of 5 in 5 sets. And then we're going to do 3 sets of 5 at 70% of the heaviest set. So let's say our heaviest set of 5 was 100 pounds. For this, I would load to 70 pounds, and we're going to do 3 sets of 5. You're going to do a set for both these sections every 2.5 minutes. So once you finish the first section, then we're going to move on to the next section. So everybody's going to be moving at the same time there. So upper body strength is going to be focused on here, and we're building a lot of that strength that's going to transfer over into movements like push-ups, movements that are going to involve a lot of the upper body, and that can transfer into just better strength and stability. So keep that in mind with what the intention is there. And then our workout is a good little strength and muscle endurance workout, I would say, because challenging some of the strength aspect with that deadlift, but also the endurance of being able to repeat that many reps. So very simple today, 10-minute time cap, 3 rounds for time, 15 assault bike calories, 15 deadlifts. And the goal is to just go through this, keeping about a 2.5 to 3 minute pace, trying to get this one done. So the deadlifts are going to be obviously more of the challenging strength piece out of this. The assault bike calories are going to be more of the cardio piece out of this. But we are hitting legs kind of back to back. So you're going to feel that leg lactic acid kind of building up. But just make sure you approach this smart. So if you can do 15 in a row, but you know you're going to burn out, break it up. Maybe do 3 sets of 5 with a quick rest in between. Just be smart about it so that you can hit each round with the highest possible pace, but be able to sustain it. So keep that in mind in today's workout. And that goes into our Thursday workout. So Thursdays, if you guys remember from last week's video, we talked about we're going to focus on kettlebells. Such a good movement or a piece of equipment to help you build a ton of different skills, coordination, core strength, stability, movement sequences, because it's going to require you to kind of get into different positions and try to manipulate this oddly shaped kettlebell looking thing around your body. So there's a lot of different things kind of working here. It just keeps it fun. So today's workout, this is how it works: 20 minutes of rowing, but every 2.5 minutes we're going to get off and do 5 hang kettlebell power snatches. So kind of like last week we did cleans, we're going to work on the kettlebell snatch this week. The idea in this workout is to see how many calories we can get done on the rower, but really we're trying to get focused on the kettlebell snatch. We're trying to make sure we're moving sound on that and not forcing us or trying to go at a really fast pace on the rower and then really just kind of hanging in there while we do the kettlebell snatches. I want you to be intentful with those kettlebell snatches every single time. After that, as you guys know, there was a little core thing after. We're going to hit that core after that, and it's going to be more targeted into rotation and side bends. So today we're going to be doing some holds. I want you guys to explore a little bit with where you put that band and how you tension it. Just make sure the band is taut so that there's no slack in the band when you're doing these holds. We're going to do a side bend plus a counter rotation, and then we're going to do that 1 minute per side, and then we're going to do a 1 minute extension plus rotation hold. So these motions involve 2 planes of motion now. It's because we're adding there's 3 different kind of planes we can move in with our body. And so in this one, we're kind of combining those 2. It's going to really be a good way to target some muscles that we haven't been activating and to really just keep you guys really mobile, strong in different areas, have better movement capacity so that you're also injury-free moving forward. That's Thursdays. Friday's workout, we got another chipper. I know you guys really liked last week's chipper, so we're going to do it again. We're going to do something a little different though. We got some running, step single skips. We got kettlebell front rack lunges, kettlebell swings, and strict handstand push-ups. So it's a little bit of a descending ladder, but only few things descend here. So our running skips go down. Our front rack lunges stay the same. They're only 50 feet, but they're heavy. They're challenging. So when we are doing these front rack lunges, and I would say even the strict handstand push-ups, the idea is to really get the strength stimulus out of it. The kettlebell swings and the running skips are more of your cardio piece today. So challenge yourself on the strength movements. Try to get that some of the elements of that, while again with a challenge of fatigue under your belt. Today you got 25 minutes to chip through this and pick some good progressions for yourself with each one and hit this with good intent. Saturday, as you guys know now, in this cycle, we're going to be working on our aerobic system a little bit more. In order to work on that, we need to be at a lower intensity. That's going to be kind of the basis to your cardiovascular fitness or your fitness in general. So this training today, we're going to have it a little bit different, but again, 40 minutes of work. We got 10 minutes of rowing or biking, and every at any point in the 10 minutes, you're going to do a total, so 5 sets of 10-second sprints at any time. So it could be that you do it every 2 minutes, you do a 10-second sprint. Or if you want to just bust them all out at the end, you can do that too as well. It's really up to you how you do it, but make sure you get 5 sets of 10-second sprints at any time. I want you to try to spike that nervous system up real quick, get that power output out, but then get back into a nice settled pace that you can maintain. When we're done 10 minutes, we're going to go into a little AMRAP for 20 minutes after that. 10 cal row, 10 inchworms, 10 bike, 10 cal bike, 10 ring rows, 10 metabolic squat cleans at a 60-70% pace. So we're feeling like our heart rate's up there, but we can manage it. We can make a few sentences out as we're moving, but we're not going at a really fast pace where we're kind of like, we can't talk. We can talk when we do this workout today. When we're done in 20 minutes, right after that, from 20 to 40 or 30 to 40, we're going to do another row or bike. I would just flip the machine that you do. So if you start with the bike, end with the row. If you start with the row, end with the bike. And again, 5 sets of 10-second sprints at any time. Just doing a little bit of sprint work there to get the intensity high, but not too much where we lose the intent of aerobic work here. That's Saturday. And then Sundays, as you guys know, Open workouts are what we're going to see on Sunday, but we're going to do it as a team. So we're going to do it in teams of 2 or 3. We're going to approach these with a team here. This one is an inspiration from the workout from 2017 from the CrossFit Open. And this workout was a descending ladder of dumbbell snatches while the burpee box jump overs stayed the same. So the goal of this one is to get through it. When you finish it at the burpee box jump overs, you're going to reverse. You're going to go back. You're going to go back to 50 dumbbell snatches, burpee box jump overs, then 40, and then all the way down until you finish the 10 dumbbell snatches at the end. 30-minute cap to get this one done. Just make sure you're just moving, having fun with this one. Pick right progressions for yourself. If you want to go RX, go RX. If not, pick something that you can just keep the body moving in today's workout. Hope you guys are looking forward to this week's workouts. We'll see you in class. Don't forget to check out the CFW Open that is starting in about 2 weeks from now. So January 23rd, I believe, is the first workout release. So yes, January, I was looking at the dates up here. I'm like, oh, that's pretty close. So yeah, after this week, January 23rd, we're starting that. Check that out. I'll make a little video too as well to explain some of the details if you guys are confused in any way or if you want some more information on what it is. So expect that soon. Have a good one, guys.